I'm Edie Lush and I'm here in the Hub Culture Pavilion in Davos. Very pleased to be joined by my next guest, John Maeda, design partner at Kleiner Perkins. So what's a design guy doing in a venture capital firm?
Well, I'm trying to help the technology industry understand what design is and how to best use it.
So it's about making ordinary things beautiful. I think that was one of the kind of ideas, and that seems to be something that people want to invest in.
Well, it's because technology used to be something that got better and better every year, and we wanted it because it was faster and better. Now in 2014, we don't want better technology, we want better design. So people in the technology industry are struggling to understand what is design.
Give me an example where you think where design is beautiful.
A huge example is the recent Nest acquisition by Google. Nest is an example of a thermostat where technology and design are closely melded.
And how does that work? What about the expense of design? Doesn't it make things more expensive?
Great question. So design used to be something you would add in. You add in design when you have product A versus product B. They're about the same capability. You add design in, it costs more, and you pay more. And so now the technology is all the same. We're adding design in, costs more, better product.
So do you think? There's a couple ways I want to talk about, but in terms of the iPhone, now it's still a very beautiful product. However, we have people saying actually the technology isn't good enough anymore, and a lot of people are switching to the other kind of devices.
The iPhone is a perfect example of the design was cutting edge, and it's losing its edge.
Right.
And other companies are picking up the edge. That's all.
Okay. Where do you think the edge is being picked up?
Definitely the edge is being picked up by companies like Samsung that are taking more risks with their design. But I suspect we'll see Apple to pick up their game soon.
Okay. Now, one of the other things I know you're involved in is putting the A into STEM.
Yes.
And tell me what STEM is, what STEAM is, and then tell me a little bit about that initiative.
Great. Well, science, technology, engineering, and math education, STEM education is, in the US, is a common philosophy, a strategy to build better education, build more engineers, more scientists. But what it misses is that art is important for creativity as well. So adding art to STEM, STEM to STEAM, has been a movement we got going at the place I was at previously.
At the RISD.
Yes, RISD.
It's interesting in London, where I live, there's actually technology is a part. They kind of merge physics with art, and they bring that into. It's no longer woodworking, but it's gone into the design, which I think is fantastic. What's your one message for people here at Davos?
The one message is that technology's impact is decreasing, designs is increasing now. So how do you put the two together? That's the question.
Okay, John, thanks so much for stopping by the Hub Culture Pavilion here in Davos, and I'm Edie Lush.